Because we are now well into the 21st century, Word obviously has the capability to merge its documents into individual emails. So not just merge them into individual documents to then print and send out, but actually to merge your content from Word into individual emails and send all those emails separately. The requirement, obviously, is that your data contains the email address of your recipient. So to use Word to create an email campaign, we simply have a new document, go to Mailings. Now, there isn't a requirement to go into Start Mail Merge and choose Email Message, because all that does is it changes the view of the current document. You'll notice if you go to View, you've now been changed into Web Layout, but you could stay in Print Layout. So in the Mailings, we don't need to tell it this is going to be a mail merge to email, not just yet anyway, but we do need to attach our recipients. So we're going to use an existing list. Again, we've got to go find that list in whatever location you happen to have stored it. So in your working files, we're going to take the Excel employees data and the first sheet called TBL employees. We then create our email. Because it's an email, we're going to be less formal. Say hi. First name. Just thought you would like to know about this week's special offer. We have been able to give you a $25 discount because you belong to the, let's use their department field, department. Just making it a customized email. Any other fields in here we could make use of, perhaps where they live, and because you live in wherever they live, we can increase that offer to $50. Now, they don't know that everybody's going to get the same offer, regardless of where they live or which department they're in, but it reads customized, and therefore, when they receive it, it's just one email to them. It's not going to be copied into thousands of people. It's customized to them. It will have their name in, it will have their department in, and it will have their town in, so they feel personal. And then we'll say, I look forward to hearing from you. And again, I'm just going to put my first name, because we've used their first name. So let's just space this out correctly. We'll lose the extra line there. There's a bit of an extra space there. So that's my email laid out. I'm going to save that as my email. Save. So I have the email laid out. I've already attached the people. I can preview the results, so I can see all my people. Excellent. And then the last result here is finish and merge, but I don't want to edit individual documents. I don't want to print them. I want to send them as email messages. So I click Send as email messages. I then need to select the field in my data that contains the email address. Now, Word has already done that for me, but only based on the fact that that column was called email. So if it's not called email, I would need to manually select it. The subject line, which has to be the same for everybody, so it cannot be customized, unfortunately, can be special offer. And then I choose the mail format. Is it HTML? Is it plain text? Or am I sending the text that I've typed as an attachment? I'm going to send this as plain text. That way it'll be able to be read by every single email client. And there's nothing in there that would require HTML. There's no color, there's no images. So it's plain text. Who do I send the records to? All, just the current record, or the ones from record X to record Y? Well, it's going to go to all of them. And if I'm sure I'm ready to go, I simply click OK. I then get a security warning from Outlook to tell me that a program is trying to use Outlook. That's fine. I'm going to allow access for 5 minutes and then allow. And then all of my mail merge people, my recipients, will then get sent a customized email. Now, there is a slight problem, sort of incomprehension between Outlook and Word, I suppose, in that because we've chosen plain text, I'm going to get asked this warning all 100 times. Now, there is a way around it, and that is to send your email as HTML. And for some reason, you're then not asked to allow Outlook to let you in. So let's cancel this. So that's cancelled the send as a plain text. So if we then go through exactly the same process, finish and merge, send email messages, so we'll use the email address, special offer, Plain text is now actually HTML and all the records, and OK. What you'll see is Word then builds the emails. So it steps through each of the records, creates the email and sends it to Outlook. You can see it's going through everybody quite fast. So if there'd been 1,500, 2,500, it would still manage to get through them quite quickly. There's 104 done quite quickly. The proof that it's actually created those emails and sent them comes from having a look at the outbox of Outlook. And there we have all the emails ready to go, sat in the outbox. I can open any one of them to see that it's customized. So, hi Harry, and it's going to Harry's email address. Just like to know about this week's special offer. Giving you $25 discount because you're in the warehousing department and because you live in Hartlepool. So all of these emails that are ready, sat in the outbox, ready to go, have been customized Newcastle personnel. And they're individual, so they're not coming in as part of a group, to 7,000 million recipients. It's actually one email to one person. Word's done all the work of merging the data to the email that you laid out in Word, and then created one separate email for each one, just as it would have created a separate page document for each person when you were doing it the old-fashioned way of mail merging to paper. So that's using Word as a mail merge tool to emails. Obviously, the data must contain the email address.